સ્વરૂપે છું. હું પરમાનંદ સુખ સ્વરૂપ વાળો છું. હું પરમાનંદ સુખ સ્વરૂપ.
Nobody da.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Just a minute, okay?
Better.
Okay, Pulinanandji, please do the mantra.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Varihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vasayanam.
Namo Vasayanam.
Namo Loe Sawa Sahunam.
Namo Doi Sava Sahunam.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Sauvabhavapanasano.
Sarvabhava Pranasano.
Manglanancha Subesem.
Mangalanam Chasavese.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Okay, Jai Satchidanand, Mahatma. We're taking a break for 2 weeks. And our homework was Vyavasthit Shakti, fearlessness, doubtfulness with separation. Any comments, any experience?
Regarding the separation?
Yeah.
Yeah. The voice is coming?
Yes.
Yes.
What was the, can you please repeat what was the, regarding the separation? We were talking about family interactions, right?
Your experience on separation.
Yeah,
And
because
also
Vyavasthit Shakti and fearlessness
and
the
family
separation.
interaction also, right? Family interaction. Yeah. Separate family interaction also we were talking, right?
What was the topic?
Family interactions.
If you want to talk about it, you can talk about it. It was not. But...
Yeah. This Sambhave Nikal and Sambhave Sumer Sadi ne Nikal. So, what is the means Agna is regarding Sambhave Nikal, but we have to do Sambhave Sumer Nikal, with harmonious. So, what is the actual Agna, So, does it have the harmony or how it is, Why we have not have Agna that with harmony.
Pulinanandji?
તમારો અવાજ બહુ ધીમો આવે છે રજનીભાઈ.
Oh, okay. I know I have some problem here. I'm trying to fix.
You see, the Agna is on Sambhave Nikal and file Sambhav and Nikal. These three words. So treating the situation or people as file, so it becomes very neutral. Sambhav means equal bhav, equanimous, neither in favor of rag, attachment, neither in favor of dvesh, abhorrence. And Nikal means, generally speaking, Nikal from your end, it really means is no claim. But Nikal can be, dependent on the account. If the account is very sticky, it may take little time for the Nikal to physically appear. But the moment we say that I want to square up the account equanimously, while Sambhave Nikal, so our Purusharth is done, because that is the Purusharth or the desire of the Antaratma interim state now. The other sentence of Sumer Sadi Sambhave Sarve Sanjogono Sumer Sadi Sambhave Nikal, that is a general statement, otherwise applicable for some situations where you are going with multiple people or multiple, and you may come across many situations. So there it's a general desire that let me harmoniously settle the account so that no one is also hurt. Sumer Sandi means join, that nobody is disturbed or hurt and things like that. So it is appropriate at its own place. The Agna is inbuilt into it. The moment you say harmoniously, I want to settle the account. So it is inbuilt, but this is just an extra word. One says that, okay, now I want to harmoniously also do it. When it's one-on-one, individually, yes, then file Sambhava Nikal works. And when many people are also involved, then you need to harmoniously integrate all the external files. It can be people, it can be situations. And so it's a little expanded version of file no Sambhave Nikal. So,
but the main Agna, does it include harmony or not?
yes, it is included. It is included, but at times, at one place, Dada Bhagwan has said that you can even say this. Harmony is always in. When you say Sambhava means essentially you are, that is the individual, we. The individual is projecting that I want to square up the account. So when you want to square up the account, harmony is included. Because if there is no harmony, there's a claim pending. And if there's a claim pending, then it's no Sambhava and no Nikal also. So it is included. It is included. Only thing, it has been spelled out under a different situation. That's all.
Now, I feel here that, when we try for this, with our intention is there that we want, with harmony and, everything should be settled, but what is the thing is that due to our lack of vision and lack of, I would say, Vachan Bal and Manobal and Kaya Bal, so our shortcomings that we are not able to, do that. It doesn't happen in reality. It doesn't happen. We are not able, for example, the other person has some other opinion, some other liking. So either we adjust to that, but it's not with, I'm not able to, file number one is not fully able to adjust to that, not able to understand the other person's viewpoint exactly. And, so these all shortcomings are there. So because of that, it doesn't happen. The harmony doesn't happen actually, So, and it is there, intention is there, but even in satsang, since since the beginning, this is the problem which I am facing. That harmony is not there, So even in satsang, inside there's always disharmony, So this is the problem which I am facing. So what is the solution? Intention is there, but slowly it is going there, but still disharmony is there.
It is very clear. It is very clear when we say this, harmoniously square up or Sambhave Nikal. Our intention is very clear. So the Purusharth is here. What is your intention as on today? Then question is, it is not the interaction is not turning out to be smooth. That is what you're saying. So for that, maybe you can add one or two extra sentences. Dada Bhagwan has said, कि यथार्थ व्यवहार करवानी शक्ति आपो, appropriate behavior, और सामान्य अनुकूल पड़े एवी वाणी बोलवानी शक्ति आपो. May I speak in a way the other person is, with the other person. So the moment
Kashyap bhai, what's happening here?
No, not from my side.
There's something playing in the back.
From
जय सच्चिदानंद
कहाँ है दक्ष?
ये रहा आ गया ऐसा आ गया
जय सच्चिदानंद त्रिमंत्र बुलाता हूँ, आप फॉलो करिएगा.
Yeah,
Hey,
so-
Kashyap bhai, something is playing in your back.
1 minute.
नमो
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, now it is okay?
हाँ.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, you are saying
Yeah,
that
yeah. So moment we say is our intention clear, then we may have to ask for additional this thing. The may I speak which is suitable to the other person. सामान्य अनुकूल पड़े वाणी, अथवा मने give me the strength to do यथार्थ your appropriate behavior. That means speak and act in an appropriate manner. Appropriate means what is appropriate to the situation. So these are 2 or 3 other words we can use or sentences we can use, so that to take care of our inner weaknesses. As you said, I'm not able to adjust, or I'm not able to understand the other's viewpoint, and it creates disharmony. So the moment we say all these things, so it helps us a lot. It helps a lot where we are able to understand the other's viewpoint, and even if we are not able to understand, we are able to adjust to the other's viewpoint. In the process, we may have to give up our viewpoint or our stand. When in an adjustment, it happens. Either the other person adjusts or we adjust to prevent a conflict. So then we gracefully give up our viewpoint, and then we move on.
Internally always.
Eight minute. In the process, when we are giving up our viewpoint, in the process, it may create dissatisfaction within us. That is
Yeah.
called, it is tap. It is tap. So tap may occur, and we have to accept that there will be tap. Because when things are going against my wishes, obviously it's going to cause discomfort to me. So that discomfort is called tap. But the tap in the long run is to square up the account equanimously without claim. So that tap invariably is part of the Purusharth. And with the help of that tap, so you don't consider as discontent within. It is the tap within for the purpose of non-conflict situation, so that you harmoniously get over that particular situation or that particular fight. And in the process of tap, many visions will open up within you, and you will get more insights as how to deal with it next time. And in case you don't get any insight also immediately, what will happen is this stuff is squaring up some account of some pain point or some path or some misdeed that has been done in the past, which has resulted you getting into a situation where you have to lie low and take it down, So it's squaring up that account also. It's a debit or a debt that is getting cleared. So if you have to view it from that point of view, tap will be gracefully done. So it is not discontent or disharmony inside within you. It is tap. Observe the tap also. Observe that file number 1, Kashyap ji is having this tap, and file Sambhave Nikal, and it'll get over. That's the way to square off, because everything cannot go either your way or his way. There will be some friction points. So that is where tap is there. And that tap is invariable. It is for all spiritual masters, for all masters. So that is what I understand. Yes, Sachin.
But it doesn't go to as per means other person also has expectation. I am not able to fulfill that expectation. So then other person also gets dissatisfied. What to do?
See, then our intentions will be there that may he be satisfied, may his expectations be satisfied. Our intention is there to the extent we try. If it is not possible, then maybe depending on what the situation is. So either wait and watch to fulfill his expectation, or if he's terribly disturbed, then pratikraman to soothe or balm the other person's hurt ego. That is the other follow-up if the other person is feeling not satisfied, not feeling satisfied. And then again, let's see, intentions are clear. Pratikraman may be the next solution. And
yeah, I got it. Thank you for that. Can I ask one more thing? That
wait. Let Deepakanandji say that before you ask her. Deepakanandji?
Yeah, Jai Sachidanand. Dr. Kashyapji, here Dada has revealed two aspects. One is inner balance. That is amicable settlement from inside. That's your decision, that's your intention. And that summed part is the outside part. Outside part, in the sense that outside adjustment is also included, and at other time, Dada has stated these. Prap, Sanjog, Kash, Summed, Dadi, Sambhave, Nikal, Karvani. Do you understand that? Both aspects, inside and outside.
Both aspects.
Right? So that's a clarity that Sambhave Nikal, in fact, truly includes the outside harmony also. You cannot ignore outside harmony. And if there is disharmony, which is possible, then we need to correct that also. That outside correction is also necessary. And inner, wherever you are not able to amicably handle in a balanced way inside, your inner balance is disturbed, you correct yourself.
Outside, right? If it is balanced, then we do, as Pulinanandji said, pratikraman and that. And
correct, that's one. When outside balance is not there, also needs connection. The idea is Sumedh is outside balance, outside harmony.
Means we do pratikraman and asking for strength. That is the
correct. The outside balance is also necessary. Here, Dada has clarified this.
Okay. See, the thing is that I'm trying. Since many years, my intention was at least in satsang there should be harmony for me outside and with Mahatmas and with.
No, 1 minute. In satsang you must have harmony. Means where exactly you are seeking that, or what exactly you're talking about? In satsang means what?
In satsang means with dealings with Mahatmas and dealings with Aput.
Right. So, but dealing with Mahatma, dealing with people outside, there's no difference.
Yeah. So no, but the thing is that I'm trying. I was since many years. I'm trying for that. I'm trying means at least I have intention. Okay. But the thing is that there are there's too many differences. Means slowly I'm over. Some have been overcome. Because of the change of circumstances. Before, as I told before, that first was the language. Okay. Slowly, and second was that so many means this is what's advanced. One thing I want to ask before that, before telling that. What is this Sutras? What is the history? How this came about? What I find is that it is a natural tendency of everyone. That I also do it. I read something and I make points from that. Okay. So I missed two paragraphs or 2 pages. I will, after reading that, I will make points, okay. And that is the summary of that, what I make. That is a point, sutras, that is a sutra. So even in Apsutra, I think this is what it might happen, that when Mahatmas were listening to this Dadaji, so they made some points, and for their, and that became Apsutra. This is how I understand. Is it right?
It is not just that, what you said is very correct, but Sutra means it is a stand-alone statement which conveys a perfect principle, relatively and really. Its expanse is like big. I will
How it
say
was
like
made? How it was made?
360 degree. Huh?
Like you said about the Naukalam, you explained that it was made by this certain person, that Dadaji gave this Naukalam, and Kabiraji history. You said that Natukaka, with the help of Natukaka, and he was also personally. Yeah. So about the sutras, how it was made?
No. Like in the satsang, these people who were scripting the satsang, they came across very striking quotes or we'll say statements or phrases. So it was brought to Dada, and Dada said, very good, go ahead. So in that whole process, a big bunch of sutras came out, and then it was finally decided to go for a separate book so that it's a concise, I'll say, science of Akram Vignan revealed through Dada Bhagwan in the form of aphorism, or what you say, sutra. It conveys a particular message which takes care of everything. You don't need anything else, connectivity, but it means a lot. You understand?
No. This is what I have different view here. So, see, you
This
said
is
that.
not view.
What
You
means
can
the
share
thinking?
your view, that's fine.
Yeah. So my thinking is that, see, the sutras, originally the Sutras 4001, then the Divya Deshna also is there, and then there are newer sutras which are developing right now. You can see, so there are so many sutras, So, means, like I said, that it's a natural tendency for everyone, they read something and they make points, and that is the sutra which develops, which will keep developing, as I've seen, that it will keep
Yeah, true,
developing.
but we are talking about Apta Sutra. You focus on Apta Sutra, particularly because that Apta Sutra was very well scanned through by Dada Bhagwan also.
What about
You
Divya
understand
Deshna?
that?
Divya Deshna?
I have no idea about that because I don't know the origination of Divya Deshna. But
book.
the idea is Divya Deshna is also took from Dada Satsang only. And Dada Satsang is such, you take in whole or in part. It gives complete message. The problem is you don't have that vision, and that's why we get stuck. But if you have that vision, then you listen to Dada in part or as a whole, you will get the complete message. You
Okay,
understand that?
Divya.
That's why I will tell you, whatever questions are asked, we are able to give a reasonably good explanation. One thing, because Dada has blessed us all, that is the main thing. In fact, that is the actually thing which is helping us give a reasonable clarification about questions on sutras or satsang, what people ask us. You understand that?
Right. So here, Divya Deshna and Apsutras, they are, I can say that, okay, they are well compiled and according to that. But what about the other sutras which are coming right now, so which
No,
are,
those are like, that's why they are picked from Satsang by Aptaputra. They have
yeah,
heard it while listening to satsang, because everything they cannot put it on. And that's why wherever it is taken from Divya Deshna or Apta Sutra, the reference is put. In fact, I had been telling them that they should put the reference from wherever they have taken.
yeah,
But maybe they have already worked so much and they don't have the past reference.
right now also from, it's coming from Miss Aftwani and Dadavani, and Miss
That's the only source of Dada's satsang, na? There is no other source. I mean, recorded stuff or scripted part.
No, but what I'm saying is that right now the newer sutras, they are also coming from Dadavani and Aftwani and other places also.
Of course, from where they can't bring it from anywhere else.
Mm. So okay. So this is the thing. So what is the thing is that there's one thing is that my capacity is means to understand is by myself is not there, Okay, I cannot understand the sutras just by one line, Okay, so the option for me here is I have to ask Putra, Okay, that
Fine,
what
you
is
must ask. And
yeah, what is the
I tell you very frankly, we also don't know how that explanation we are able to give. We only connect that with what Dada had said, that I have blessed you with all the complete science. You don't know in his vidhis what he did. And that's why he had said, when you start doing satsang, you will be shocked yourself how this stuff is coming out. But you understand that as Dada's grace only, which is for you and others, who have that opportunity to listen. So first, it is helpful to us itself. You understand that?
right? So for this, I have means it as far as I see, this Aap Sutras and all, to get used to that, for my personal adjustment, it will take some time, because there are so many sutras and so much.
One thing, doctor, one thing I will try to clarify that. As much you are into Dada Bhagwan, Akram Vignan at heart, a time will come wherein it will open yourself into yourself also. I tell you, I have not gone through all these Apta Sutras. No. But we have heard lots of satsang. So I will say 99%, I'll say 95%, let's take it. I mean, to a reasonably good extent, we are able to give an explanation. And in fact, even I am shocked at times, how did that come out? I believe Pulinanandji will agree with that. We don't know how it comes out, but we take the benefit. That's why we say, oh, thank you, Dr. Kashifji, you brought up this point, and we also got a good explanation about that.
Your situation, your development is too high, and our development.
No, it's not the question of development. I'm just saying it is grace. And I feel this grace is not for us, but this grace is for the world. He has left us with this grace so that it can be shared with the world after his departure.
I want to bring about this point of development because see, those who are, if you know Gujarati, it is a development. If you have listened to a lot of satsang or personally or otherwise, that is also a development. Okay, so and you understand the things, that is a development. I have not done that. So I am lacking in that. So that is why I face this challenge and also.
Now, don't bring that negativity. Let me tell you that. Because it can hamper your progress or it can hamper you opening out. Let Dada work. Your heart is for Dada and his science. It will
Yeah.
come out naturally. Then, you know,
Yes.
even if you have heard for the first time, you understand, oh, it means this, and you will be able to give an explanation, and you will have your own explanation, which is quite in line with Dada's vision.
I'm always in two minds, there, regarding, I mean, sometimes I feel that it's too much, I don't, I have to, other things to do, then should I leave this, and
No,
sometimes
no, don't leave, please. Please don't leave. You are doing good. Your
sometimes
efforts
I
are
feel that,
well
because,
appreciated.
no, so see, I have to, restrict myself because I have other files also. So that is what that's the problem I'm facing, So,
Agreed, agreed. But in all that situation, you are bringing out questions which are quite relevant to the revelation of Dada science. So,
no, it's a group thing, so I would request, other also to, to bring up these things. So it's, I need to do files, handle other files also, this is the thing, I would like to do each and everything, but other files also have to handle. So it is, I'm in a fix, So, but what I
doesn't matter.
in between, I will try my best, whatever I can do. And because also I feel that, oh, I didn't understand this, I want to understand this, then I end up reading the whole section, and I end up reading Gujarati, Hindi, and all that I reading. So that takes time.
Right, but I'll say you are putting a wonderful effort. Yeah, if you are not able to understand Gujarati stuff, you bring Hindi, you bring English, and finally, if that doesn't get clarified, you ask in the satsang. And also, if you are not satisfied with one Aptaputra, you go to the next, and then you go to the next, and you go to the other Aptaputra. I feel that's
Yeah,
nothing wrong in it.
this is the struggle which is going for me, that for doing, dealing with fires and dealing with this satsang, so and understanding. So this is a struggle which, Miss, I hope with
I
your,
can only say one thing. That should
yeah,
be,
yeah,
I bless you that you will be able to take care of your files also, and
yeah,
at the same time put good effort understanding the science and bringing it out wherever you're not understanding. It is really supplementing us with what understanding we already have from Dada and his understanding, and it is really helping us, and I believe it is helping everyone.
Yeah, I was going to ask for blessing only. Thanks for that. And yeah. Okay,
I'm really very happy, and I did truly appreciate at heart. Your
yeah,
efforts are well
I'm doing
appreciated.
for myself only. I'm really happy that it is helping others. My intention actually was not for helping others. My intention
Let me
was
tell
that,
you, okay, one more, one confirmation.
yeah.
Yesterday you had asked something,
Mm,
and in that whole thing, Dada science is such, his satsang is such, in a stack, the haystack,
mm,
he has left needle, which is complete principle. In yesterday's satsang, one point came.
mm,
I know nothing. If
mm,
that gets understood or is well understood,
mm.
it will open in fearlessness.
Yes, yes. That
Isn't
was
that a wonderful statement?
everything. Dadaji is the satsang is
No,
wonderful.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to tell you, that in that satsang itself, I got this Dada statement that I know nothing makes you fearless. Now,
Yeah,
just imagine if this much is,
yeah,
passed to people, they get it. What is fearlessness? How will I achieve that? This is wonderful thing. When I get to know that I know nothing, I'm not doing anything, I'm a non-doer, that itself opens fearlessness. I'll say million thanks. That's also not enough. Thanks to bring it out, because you asked, and from that I got this.
the million thanks to Rajniji, you Putras, because of you,
We have to do that.
I'm able to move forward. Otherwise, I was very fixed to this situation, miserable situation. right now, due to online satsang, I am able to move forward. Million thanks to all of you. Thank you. Yes, Sachin.
That's your wonderful humility. But okay,
Pulinanandji?
Pulinanandji.
You see, doctor, don't feel bad. You see, just you look at your own history in the, say, last 3 years or so, since we started Zoom during Corona and all. Initially, you had difficulty in understanding many of the Hindi parts, Gujarati pods and all that. So then you started understanding that. Then you started listening to Dada's audio. You started understanding that much better. Then your vision about Dada's Vani, Dada's Gnan increased. And now gradually it is increasing. You're understanding things much better in a greater depth and things like that. So don't belittle yourself that I'm facing this. You are facing difficulty, but you're doing much. You're doing good. You're doing good, you know. So all I'm trying to say is that gradually you continue with these efforts, your vision will gradually expand and you will be able to understand things much better, or you will be able to grasp things little faster. Then point number 2 was that you have other files also, and also this satsang understanding. And when something you don't understand, you feel like understanding and you spend a lot of efforts in trying to go to and the paragraph and page and things like that. Nothing wrong, very. All I'm saying, within the time constraints you have, do as much as you can, try to understand and leave it. There will be some things you're not able to understand now, or you don't have the time to go into the depth. Never mind. Leave it at that point of time. Just leave it at that point of time. Do as much as is possible. Some things you keep it on hold. It's on the pending list. Now, such revelations, understanding of things which you are not able to understand now or are incomplete to understand, will automatically pop up or come out in future at a later point of time. So don't get overwhelmed. This is left to be understood. That is left to be understood. Do as much possible as is possible. Remaining you keep pending. And one nice prayer, the Dada Bhagwan, may I understand your science from your viewpoint fully and completely. Sarvang Sarvang. So but just leave it at that. That divine grace will work and automatically from within you start understanding. Until that happens, do it as much as possible in your time constraints and just move ahead without feeling left out, without feeling incomplete, without feeling that I don't understand. There are many things even we don't understand. We were not understanding 5 years ago, which is happening now. So it's a continuous process till all of us get fully enlightened, you see. Don't get overwhelmed. Do as much as possible. Baki pending mein rakh do.
I will do it. One last thing to end, you know. So I am more comfortable when things are, predictable, you know. Okay, so like you made this calendar, it's very helpful for me, you know. Comparing, you know, for it's my weakness, you know, but for it helps me more, you know. Your calendar helps me more because it is organized, you know. And when it is not organized, so I am little bit have to do more work, you know, finding out and all that. So
do as much you can, baki just leave it.
What I was thinking that when I don't have time, I will at least do your calendar, you know. So which is organized, I will more focus. And if I have time, then I will put for the unorganized. That is what I had in mind. What you say, it is good.
Yeah, you do what is comfortable.
Okay. Thank you very much. Jai Sachin.
Thank you, Kashyapa. Yeah, and if you, on your daily calendar, you know, you can always share your experiences. Okay?
Yeah, sure. Jai Sachin. Yeah. Lalita
Ben?
Yes, Jai Sachidanand. Pulinanandji, Deepakanandji, Kashyapji, and Rajni. There's just the 4 of you. You know, I heard what you said, Kashyapji. I just want to tell you 2 things. One, I'm amazed at the progress you made in leaps and bounds. I've been at this for 40 plus years and things are just opening up for me, but I just have intense faith in Dada. One, because I remember him telling my husband whatever you do, don't let go this hand. He even gave an example. If you're going to catch the train, don't let go of Dada's dhoti. Doesn't matter if yours comes off in the bushes, you know. So whatever you do, don't let this go. And two, the other thing is, I was just reading, I was going to talk about Vyavasthit, but I was reading that this jnana has opened, it only opens up once in a million years. And you happen to be the recipient of this. So you have to understand how rare this is, even above what Krishna Bhagavan has said in the Gita. You know, it's just in more detail and more finesse. And the problem we are having is grasping this because of our inability. And so, you know, I just want you to tell you to keep at it, not let go. The other thing I wanted to share my experience, you know, we were talking about Vyavasthit, leaving it to Vyavasthit, lagam chhod do. It is a, I won't say an act of God, but it's a very conscious effort for Lalita to say, from doership to sit back and say, Vyavasthit is the doer. You know, and I was reading English Aptavani and Dada has said this is the answer to so many janmas that I've taken wanting to know what makes the world tick. And that just blew me away. And this is a gift that he has given us. And so, you know, it's what I'm suffering from is lack of effort, or, you know, I can understand Vyavasthit is the doer when I'm not interacting with people, with, you know, that conscious effort that I'm not the doer and Vyavasthit is the doer. It just goes out the window, even just when I'm at the grocery store or, you know, filling gas, whatever. So I just want to get some pointers on how I can make this more spontaneous instead of it having to be such an effort. That's my question.
Pulinanandji?
See, you know what? Just for a few days, just observe things, any activity, any work that you do. Sometimes it works, it clicks and goes the way you had planned. Sometimes it doesn't work and doesn't go the way you have planned, you see. So there, when things don't go your way, you just see why it didn't go my way. Because this happened, that happened, this fellow didn't turn up, this happened and that happened. And then when also observe when things go your way, then you will see that there are many circumstances, many support, many evidences which come and things fall in place. Rather than Vyavasthit is a doer, putting the same thing in different words is, see what are the circumstances coming together and enabling you or getting the task done or the task remaining incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that you happen to, your gas ran out over here? Why is it that you had to really pull up and go to this gas station? Why is it that you are fourth in the queue and you have to wait? Why is it that at the gas runs out, you go into the gas station, you're the first one, it fills up in 10 minutes or 5 minutes, you're out.
Mm-hmm.
Observe that these were favorable circumstances where things went fat. And at times, these are unfavorable circumstances where you have blocks and your task is achieved maybe after 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So then if you start to observe situations, what are the situations which are coming to you, favorable or unfavorable, then you will understand that anything that happens is a result of so many situations.
Mm-hmm.
And but then you see, oh, 3 favorable situation, 1 was not favorable, thing got delayed, all things were favorable, things got executed very fast. You just observe as situations, you know, favorable or unfavorable coming together. Then your intellect will be able to grasp, okay, because of this happened, see this happened, that happened. And that is another way of putting Vyavasthit. Vyavasthit is nothing but coming together of all circumstances. Dada Bhagwan said, these things happen not individually. Whatever bhav or desire you have done in the previous birth, gets executed in this birth by the coming together of situations. How do circumstances come? Do they come ad hoc? No, Dada says they come very scientifically. So scientific, circumstantial evidences. Vyavasthit is nothing but a summary of scientific circumstantial evidences, you know.
And I'm
So,
one of them.
you are one of them.
Yes.
Because you are the originator. You, me, we are the originators of our Vyavasthit. We have desired those things in the previous birth, which is physically getting executed in this birth.
Huh?
That how is coming into effect or action right now.
Mm-hmm.
So based on that, we can work out that these are the situations we must have charged. So now the discharge is coming out in this way.
Okay. Okay.
So that is one way. One other point that comes to my mind is for any discharge or any activity to play out, Dada Bhagwan said that there are 4 things come together: Dravya, Kshetra, Kad, and a Bhav. Dravya means physically that person or the thing. Then Kshetra means space. Then the time. And Dravya, Kshetra, Kad, Bhav. Bhav means our intention, you know. Like then the little small example that I used to give is that if I want to have a haircut, so then I go to the barber shop, but the shop was closed. So I want to have a haircut was my bhav, my desire. Then I go to the barber shop, so I've got the kshetra, but the shop is closed. The shop is closed. Then, so let me finish. So the shop is closed. So then I asked the neighbor shop, what's the problem? He says there was a death in his family, so he had to close the shop and go. Tomorrow he'll come. So I return home. Next day morning, again I go to the shop. The shop is open. I go. So now I have then what the man says, okay, I'm doing this person's haircut. You please sit down. I will take you after him. So now 3 evidences have come together. My intention, bhav, then my kshetra, that space has come, then dravya, that barber also is available today. But the time is not ripened because he said, you please sit, let me finish this work and I will attend to you. You understand? So dravya, kshetra, kad, bhav, that is how. And then after he finishes this man's haircut, the barber calls me, okay, now you take your seat, I will do your haircut. So then all the 4 evidences have come and the haircut gets executed. So it happens with all of us that now these things happen very fat, unconsciously, but Dada has only spelled it out and put it into words. So all I'm trying to say was that these are 2 ways of trying to understand Vyavasthit. You said, I'm having a little difficulty understanding Vyavasthit in operation. So one is observing as situations or circumstances favorable or unfavorable, gas station or what, cooking, whatever. And one thing as all 4 evidences coming together, whichever way works, be an observer of situation, then you will start grasping, oh, things are falling in place, things are not falling in place. And that is Vyavasthit at work.
Okay. Okay. I'll thank you.
Deepakanandji?
Jai Satchidanand. You know what is this?
Is it a keychain or something?
Okay, keychain. Now I tell you, these are, you understand?
Earpods.
Now I show you what is this.
It's a cover. It's a box for it.
No.
Earpod box.
What is this? Yes. What does it mean? If you have seen that, you will recognize in spontaneity every time it comes in front of you.
Correct.
So what is needed? We have been under potent influence of ignorance and ignorance. Now that we have realized and came across Dada Bhagwan, Nani Purush, enlightened soul, so he passed his experience net to us. But what we need is we have to understand, and once that understanding comes, you will be able to understand, experience what Dada has said in spontaneity. That's why I gave you this example. If you have not known this, we didn't know who am I. But Dada showed you are pure soul. So now you don't find any difficulty in recognizing pure soul in any living being. You say,
No.
yes, outside is packing, inside is pure soul. In the same way, we have never analyzed happening of our life, any happening of our life. We
Correct.
just got affected by its result, good, bad, ugly. And we were driven away by its result. But what Dada said, we have gone through this whole process and we have understood the happening from its beginning till the end. And now I experience the world in spontaneity, why it is happening. So I see everyone 100% innocent. So it's like, I give you one small example. What makes me do anything? So it took me to the main conception from where it started. And when that opportune moment came, that life entered into the gamete or whatever you say that. And because of that causal body inside that causal body, I mean that entry, it starts its action and it starts multiplying. So the way why did it start multiplying? Because that evidence of the life that entered into that gamete or pind, bolte hain. And it starts multiplying. In the same way, every happening has a previous cause. The primary cause is the karma itself, in the sense which makes us do something and we end up in suffering, positive happiness or unhappiness. So if you observe the finality of every happening is suffering. Either you like it or you don't like it. Either it is happiness or unhappiness. But if you go through the process, how it all started, then you will understand. So what you need is to understand, sit at the back and understand how did it really happen. One thing, food. The food instinct make leaves, any living being move, activity. Then sleeping activity, fearlessness, fear activity, and then reproduction. These are basic. But then there are superseding instincts, which we call as the passions, anger, pride, possessiveness, greed, likes, and dislikes. That makes us further movement, activity. You understand? Now in particular, you pursue to become a doctor. I pursue to become an engineer. We all, Pulinanandji, Rattibai, we all pursued to become engineers. So our journey went on in that direction. Now you understand?
Yes.
So with all these desires, there is resultant suffering, happiness or unhappiness. So with this view, you will be able to understand in spontaneity immediately anything that happens. In fact, you will start understanding the moment you get inspiration that, shall I do this? For example, you're just sitting at home and that gets provoked by some reason. You are done with milk at home. Immediately that thought will come, oh, I had to get milk. Otherwise, how to take coffee, tea, whatever. So you will go
you
to
keep
the mall. You understand?
Yeah.
Gradually, you will understand that you get inspirations from surroundings. So 5 senses, like how Dada has said, 5 senses pick the information. Then our mind gets initiated. In relation to that inspiration, you get reality, picture through reflective consciousness. Intellect makes a decision between thought and reflective consciousness. Makes a decision. Ego follows, and it happens, or success or failure is based on meritorious or that is papa or punya. You understand? And it's end up in success or failure.
So basically, I need
happiness or unhappiness.
to peel apart the circumstances, correct? That's what you're saying.
Yes. Yes, every circumstance ends in suffering. So if you back calculate, analyze, then you will understand something inspired you to do, and that factor of punya ended up in happiness, and that factor of pap ended up in unhappiness.
Okay. So it's like peeling an onion skin.
It is like that, and it's wonderful. Imagine what done. It increases our revolution of understanding. Understanding evidences and bringing out a finality as result. And that will happen gradually.
Very nice.
And it will increase.
Yes.
Dada said, yours is fire revolution. For example, he had said, ours is 5,000. Mahavir Bhagwan's 50,000. This is what the state of experience improves our revolution in the sense you understand the relative in totality, how it happened. So you will definitely see everything innocent. You will not blame anybody, because today it is only effect. Causes were laid, and the one who laid the cause is no more.
That's what I
said. Is there.
Presidential debate. I said both of them are innocent, they're nirdosh, and they're just acting out.
Exactly. That is where your compassionate feeling comes. Karuna Bhav, what Dada has said, Tirthankar Bhagwan, Grani Purush, they have this compassionate feeling because of this, that nobody is responsible. So if they understand rightly now, they'll get liberated. So root cause of wandering is ignorance, and root cause of liberation is right knowledge.
Correct.
Period. Jai Sachidanand.
Very good. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand. Kashyap bhai?
Yeah, Jai Sachidanand, I wanted to have a question about this adjust everywhere. Can I share it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, I will first read the Gujarati, and also I have put down the English one also. The title is Badej Adjustment Levai. Okay, it is on page 13. આ એડજસ્ટમેન્ટ એવરીવેર નહીં થાય તો બધા ગાંડો થશો. સામાને છંછેડ્યા કરો તેથી જ ગાંડા થયા. આ કૂતરાને એક ફેરો છંછેડીએ, ત્રીજા ફેર છંછેડીએ ત્યાં સુધી એ આપની આબરૂ રાખે, પણ પછી તો બહુ છંછેડ કરીએ તો એક બચકું ભરી લે. એ સમજી જાય તો આ રોજ છંછેડે છે તો નાલાયક છે, નાગો છે. આ સમજવા જેવું છે. બાજગડ કશી કરવાની નહીં. Adjust everywhere. The English one is, if you do not adjust everywhere, everyone will go mad. It is because you have kept harassing others that you have gone mad. If you provoke a dog once, twice, or even thrice, it will maintain your reputation. But if you keep provoking it, then it will bite you. Even the dog will come to realize that the one who provokes daily is worthless, is shameless. This is worth understanding. Do not create any problems. Adjust everywhere. So here I didn't understand this. If you do not adjust, everyone will go mad. Is it correct translation? And if please explain this first two sentences.
Adjust everywhere nahi to bada ganda. See what, it's the same thing. Like if you keep harassing the dog once, twice, thrice, it will keep quiet. Next, fourth time it will bite you. Same way, while dealing with people, if you come in conflict with them, or you happen to harass them or trouble them, so once, twice, thrice, they will tolerate you. But fourth time, then they will, hit back at you. And everybody in their mind will feel, oh, this fellow is, is nalaik, is not, he's a useless fellow and things like
Badda
that.
ganda thashe, badda khanda doesn't mean we will get mad or
No, all, we and others both, everybody will feel that you are, either they will go crack if they are unable to, or they have to tolerate you, or you will also feel bad. They will hit back at you, So everybody will get, all, they and we, both. But that's ganda thas.
the next sentence, samane chanchedya karo તેથી જ ગાંડા થયા means you will get, you got mad or other mad, this I didn't understand the translation exactly. સામાને સંચેડ્યા કરો તેથી જ ગાંડિયા થયા. Who, this is for us or for others?
સામાને છંછેડ્યા કરો તેથી જ ગાંડા થયા. I think they will consider us as mad.
So means we have provoked others, that is why we got mad. This is what,
No,
this is what
we have provoked others, so they have got mad at us. They consider us as mad. That this fellow is useless.
Yeah, in English you say it's because you have kept harassing others that you have gone mad.
No, that is not, we don't.
That is correct translation or not,
I don't know. Deepakanand, what do you say?
Well, if you try to tease others, then this is where this is going to come. It is going to happen like that.
Means
So
others
stop
will
teasing,
others will
stop
get mad at
troubling
that.
others.
Others will get mad at us, or we will get
No, if you, like, see how he said, if you keep bothering the dog, then the dog will once finally bite you.
Okay.
So it's
others,
like
others will get mad at us. That is what he is saying. No?
yes. So bolte na, never tease anybody.
So what I understand, if we provoke others will
don't
get,
provoke anyone. Correct. That's the right
yeah.
word. Don't provoke anyone. Otherwise, it will end up in a big clash.
Big clash. Okay. That is the thing with it.
Okay, so the answer is the others will get mad at you.
Others will get mad at you. Okay.
If you provoke others will get mad at you.
Okay. Yeah.
So he gave an example that even if you provoke a dog, it finally is going to bite you.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Regarding one experience, if there's one time I would like to tell, Rajniti.
Bolo.
Yeah, I am facing this problem of with the rats. I have a small backyard garden, so in that, due to that, somehow the rats came and now they are starting entering my house. Then I kept trying to put them out, but they are like, some big rats came and they are very clever. They avoid all traps and all. So, but what I can do, just, try other different things, and keep praying pratikraman for that. So, and that is how I'm, until sometime it will be there, So this is my experience, and yeah, and also before that, what happened was that besides my house, there's an empty plot. So there naturally some empty plot, but surrounding that there are neighbors there, and they said that okay, we will maintain this as a garden or something, but no one wants actually to do it, So I tried to do it, but they were not satisfied. So they said, oh, you should do like that, you should do like that. So I said, okay, I will try. But in the end, I said, okay, so this is not my plot, I can do a little this limited. So you can also do what you like. And then in the end, it got settled like that, so settlement. And so that is how I tried for settlement with the neighbors regarding that empty plot. And now I have to settle with this files of reds, So this is the two files in my experience.
Very good. Okay, so actually time is up. So Deepakanandji, can you come up?
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Vitragaya.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo
Na-
Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo Vajayanam.
Namo Loe Savasahunam.
Namo Loe Sava Sahunam.
Echo Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Javapava Pranasano.
Sava Pavapanasano.
Mangalanam cha Savvesim.
Mangalanam Save.
Paramam Havai Mangalam.
Parama Vai
Mangala.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om
Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Siddhanand.
Okay,
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand will continue with the same first Shakti fearlessness. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai
Then
Satchidanand.
Jai
Deepakanandji,
Satchidanand.
Kashyapji,
Kashabai,
Lalita
Jai
Ben,
Lalita
Jai
Ben.
Pulinanandji.